What's up, everyone? I'm Alex, and today I want to tell you about my journey. How I went from being your average 9 to 6 plus minus 5 office worker, you're stuck in the same boring routine, to owning a chain of laundromats that now pulls in $3 million a year in passive income. My story isn't just about making money. It's about changing your mindset, or staying persistent, and grabbing opportunities when they come your way. Let me start by rewinding back to when I was still working in an office job. Like so many others, I was in that daily grind. Went to wake up, go to work, come home and repeat. After a while, I started feeling like a machine. I'd lost all passion, and I kept asking myself, is this really what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life? I had dreams. Dreams of being financially free, of living life on my terms. But here's the tainted thing. I didn't have much savings, and my business experience? Practically zero. I tossed around all kinds of ideas. Opening a small cafe, trying out real estate. But everything felt like it was way out of reach. Then, one day, while I was scrolling online looking for business ideas, I stumbled across an article about service laundromats. That was my aha moment. I'd never thought that owning a laundromat could actually bring in passive income. It seemed like such a basic business idea, but when I dug deeper, I started seeing just how much potential there was in this industry. Did you know that the laundromat industry in the U.S. is worth about $5 billion a year? And there are over 30,000 laundromats across the country, most of them owned by regular folks like you and me. It's not some outdated business. It's surprisingly recession-proof, because people will always need clean clothes, no matter what the economy's doing. So, I decided to dig even deeper. I learned about the history of laundromats, how they operate, and what makes them successful. There are all kinds of models out there, from basic self-service laundromats where people do their own laundry, to full working service operations where you have staff to wash and dry and fold clothes for the customers. But the coolest part? Even with the simplest model, you can create passive income if you run it right. With just $30,000 in savings, I decided to give it a shot. I found this rundown laundromat for sale near my home. It wasn't making much money, and the owner wanted to sell quickly. The price? $85,000. That's no small amount, especially for me back then. But I figured if I could turn it around, then there was serious profit potential. I took out a small loan from the bank and got to work transforming that first laundromat. In the first 2 years, I worked my butt off. I did everything myself, from fixing the machines to cleaning the store, even dealing with customer complaints. There were days where I worked from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. Now, imagine going from sitting at a desk all day to doing on physical work. It wasn't easy. There were times I felt completely drained. But I kept telling myself, this is the road to financial freedom. There's one story that still sticks with me. It was Christmas morning, year 3 being done, and I was getting ready to head to work like any other day. My wife looked at me and said, "It's Christmas. What are you doing?" That was when it hit me. I had become so focused on the business that I'd started losing sight of the other important things in life. But I also knew that this was the grind I had to push through to reach my bigger goals. Once the first laundromat started turning a profit, I expanded. I hired staff, automated operations, and invested in modern equipment and remote management software. This allowed me to monitor the machines, track revenue, and handle customer service all without being physically present. After setting up 3, minus 4 laundromats that were running smoothly, I started exploring full service laundry options, where customers could drop off their clothes and my team would wash, dry, fold, and even deliver them. This not only boosted revenue but also maximized the return on the equipment I had invested in. The biggest lesson I learned through this process wasn't just about expanding my business, it was about optimizing every single location to its fullest potential. I really started focusing on enhancing the customer experience. I took inspiration from places like Spin Laundry Lounge in Portland, which doesn't just offer laundry services but creates a whole experience with a cafe and kids' play area. I also implemented eco-friendly policies, using chemical-free detergents and recycling wastewater for other uses. Not only did this cut costs, but it attracted a wave of customers who cared about sustainability. After years of hard work, I finally achieved what I had only dreamed about before. Today was with 4 locations and over 250 machines. I've built a business that not only brings in great profits, but has given me the financial freedom I always wanted. I don't have to work around the clock anymore, but the money still comes in every month. The best part? I now have more time to spend with my family and pursue other passions in life. Looking back, investing in laundromats might not be everyone's first choice, but for me, it was a life-changing decision. I went from being an office worker with no experience to owning a business that generates $3 million in passive income each year. It's proof that persistence, hard work, and a shift in mindset can take you places you never imagined. So, if you're dreaming about creating passive income, don't wait for the perfect opportunity or a huge pile of cash. Start with what you have right now. Learn, explore, and get moving. The key is to stay persistent and keep pushing yourself to improve, both in your work and in your personal growth. I'm Alex, and if I can do it, trust me, you can do it too. Wishing you all the success on your journey to financial freedom. And hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on any of the stories and business tips I'll be sharing in my upcoming videos. If you want to hear more about how I built my laundromat chain and created this passive income stream, hit that notification bell for updates on new videos. Thanks so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next one.